Mm. The liner always right here just be some bullshit. I'll try to put some highlight in there and blend it out a little bit. It's on 100. What's up? So we gonna do like a little spin off on this one. We're gonna do what's triggering you and why versus who's triggered by you. We're gonna do it a little backwards. We're gonna do it a little different. Hold on, cause I don't like the way this looks. I'm gonna just add some brown. It's supposed to be clear gloss today with liner, but I don't like the way it looked in this. I don't know. I just didn't like the way it looked. It's a little better. Gotta clean my room after this. So we're gonna get started on that. We're gonna get started on that. You're gonna pick an angel number 2, 5, 7, or 8. And we're calling on Archangel Michael for these messages. Um, so yeah, pick your angel number, and I don't know which pile the angel number is gonna be, but we're gonna see. Okay, I'm using 4 decks today. Uh, but yeah, so pick your angel number 2, 5, 7, or 8. Okay, and let's get started. Let's get started. I don't know. I don't see my little typical chat box. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, well, we're going to get started into pile 1. There's, oh, well, whatever angel number it is, okay? We're going to get started with that. And who is triggering? Calling on Archangel Michael, give me the truth and nothing but the truth to forever hold your peace, ward off any false prophet or shape-shifting energy. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it as PG-13 as possible. So calling on Archangel Michael, okay, for this first collective. What is this first collective triggered by, and why? What is this first collective triggered by, and why? Calling on Archangel Michael. Okay. It always knocks me off. I don't know. So, 10 of Cups. All right. 10 of Cups for, okay. So, something centered around family. So, if you chose angel number 8, pile 1 is your pile, okay? You chose angel number 8, pile 1 is your pile. All right. So let's see. So a happy home could be triggering to you, or something about children or something about family could be triggering to you. Yeah, the lovers. The Lovers. This is giving like a third party energy with the Lovers card, and it's coming in at the reverse. So, uh, you're definitely triggered by. This is odd. Pal one, you're triggered by other people's relationships, or you're triggered by a particular person. Like, it's kind of like it's the energy where, um, like you could have been in a third party with this person, and they chose somebody over you. Yeah, the Tower energy is coming through. Like this person had a secret relationship or a secret marriage, or this person was with you and they was creeping with somebody, and yeah, this person was with you and they was creeping with somebody, and it's just like, or they're treating somebody else good, and like, but they like dogged you out. So you're triggered. You're triggered. I don't know if you were the side person, if you were the main person, but you're definitely, there's a third party situation where this person chose somebody else over you. And this person, whoever they chose, it's like they're treated them better than they treated you, or they gave them everything that they should have given you. Um, you could have overly invested in this connection in some type of way. Yeah, it's definitely giving a third party, or like you were just in an open relationship with this person. Um, yeah. Somebody definitely, like, it seems like you were a placeholder, but somebody definitely was in love with somebody else. Somebody definitely, this person could have had a secret family, or could have had a family on you, or just like, yeah, they left you in the dust. Um, it's just kind of like, you could have felt like why you wasn't good enough, or you could, like, it really fucked with you, like it got you feeling like you wasn't good enough. Some of you guys could have developed like drinking habits from it, but it just, it's something that really haunts you. Um, cause it's like, damn, why you wasn't that for me? Like, it's like somebody got a better version of a person that you was with, and you just kind of feel like it's unfair because you gave your all. You gave your all. How on? So, like, you're really triggered by a situation. Wow. Let's get more. And it even says chosen family on the back of this. Give me more. Give me more for pile one. Yeah, it's like you could have helped this person when they were down and out on their feet and stuff like that, when they didn't have shit, when they were just, it's kind of like, but honestly, on a higher level, you taught this person how to properly love. You taught this person, like, it's kind of like what not to do. It's like they fucked some shit up with you, and it's just, you taught this person everything that they know. Like, you taught this person how to be in a connection. What to do, what not to do. You even taught this person how to be like really amazing in bed, or really considerate. We've got the drip card. So, serious swagger vibes, stylish, turning heads, magnetic, enriching in status and substance. Like, y'all upgraded somebody in every capacity. Like, this person was really, like, they didn't know how to be in a relationship. They didn't know how, like, now they have charm. Now they're well dressed. Now they're successful. Now they're, it's kind of like you molded this person. How one. But this person definitely took you through the ringer. I will say, yeah, invasive interest, spotlight you didn't ask for, magnet for projection. Attention is laced with misunderstanding. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? Um, don't take this the wrong way, but like when energies get with you, Pal One, it's kind of like you're a catalyst for their change. Like you really put them on. Like you're a catalyst for their change. You're a catalyst for their higher self. So and it's like it's definitely this energy. Well, when am I? You know, I'm tired of like pouring in or doing good or elevating a motherfucker and get nothing back. Like when am I gonna get my rewards? When am I? And it's so sad because honestly, when you are like when you have it all or you're well rounded and like a lot of times you're gonna be dating down. A lot of times you're gonna be dating people that are lacking in in a capacity. You know, when you're like a sigma or alpha omega, you're well rounded, you have it all. Okay, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're beautiful, you're well dressed, you're cleanly, or you're highly intelligent, you're spiritual, you're not lacking in any capacity. Most of the time, you are going to be upgrading motherfuckers. You are going to bring people up to your level. You are going to be putting people on most of the time. So it's just like to meet your equally yoked Pal One is rare. So a lot of energies, you're going to be dealing with a lot of energies that are you're going to be elevating, you're going to be putting on, and then that's the end of the connection. um so we have the home field advantage, power of familiarity, and having the upper hand. So and it some of these energies, what I'm gonna see if they were like using you or anything. So we got home field advantage and choosing the bear. Okay. Rather be alone with a wild animal than with the XY chromosome human. Choosing the bear. Power of familiarity and having the upper hand. Strategic advantage. Feeling safe in your own environment. Okay. It's definitely giving you're at the top of the food chain. You're at the top of the pyramid. Like you are like you have like what more could a person ask for? Like you have it together. You're stable. You're with this debt card, bankruptcy, state of depletion or collapse efforts. Yeah, you be taking people out of karmic debts. Like and overintended, invest too much emotionally, physically, or energetically, often without boundaries and ends up burned out or underappreciated. I feel like here's the catch 22 here. So you could be you're a catalyst for change for people, Pal One, but you could also be this energy of um like this energy of like where you take on projects but like you do all the work for them. You do all the heavy lifting for them, okay? Like it's like they're not doing none of the field experience. They're not doing none of the field work, Pal One. And you could be triggered by people who may like you could be triggered by people who are like you need to be comfortable. Like this is when you're gonna find love. So you're gonna find love when you allow the people that come into your life to carry their own weight, to do the work themselves, okay? And um stop like doing it for them. Okay. You're gonna receive love when like if somebody comes with you with a problem, you don't always have to solve it, baby. Okay, allow this person if they want better for themselves, hold people accountable, okay? Stop saving motherfuckers. Like, if somebody got themselves in the debt, they can get themselves out of it. Like, it's something about you needing to learn tough love, because you do you do set yourself up to be used or be taken advantage of, because you overplay your role. These people, this is their lives. Allow them to do the work. Allow them to be the initiator in their own life. It's just kind of like you mommy them, or you take on, you do the work for them here, and never really allowing this person to, almost like you coddle them, never really allowing this person to like foot the bill themselves. Okay. Okay, and we've got domineering. Yeah. So it's like you mommy. It's something about you mommying. We have jealous and we have domineering. So we have, do your feelings of jealousy stem from feelings of lack within yourself? You have feelings of misplaced suspicion and internal insecurities that result in paranoia and obsession. Domineering, does your feelings of mistrust cause you to assert your power over someone else? You try to control other people without any consideration for their feelings or opinions. Yeah, like you jump to a lot of conclusions here. Okay, all right, and you could be very easily jealous, a very easily jealous spirit. This first pile is definitely giving me the energy of like somebody that's used to being the breadwinner, like a person that's used to being the breadwinner. And it's just like, is your partner your child, or are they your partner? Like it's giving you call too much of the shots, pile one. So you could be very triggered by people who put themselves first, or people who hold people accountable, or like tough love. Like tough love. You could also be triggered by people who you feel is using others for their own selfish gain, like people who you will perceive as social climbers. Okay, you can be very triggered by, or very uncomfortable by, energies who move in a networking fashion, because it's kind of like it reminds you of your situation and how others are always using you as a leg up. Power one. So you may have this like self-sacrificing, overbearing motherly or overbearing fatherly energy, like this micromanaging, this controlling energy. And your partners, even though they may not like express this to you, pal one, like your partners or people in your life, they want to be the leader in their own life. They want to be, you get what I'm saying, the expert. And it's kind of like you're not giving them that room to be that. Okay, so they want to move on to someone who will give them that space, will give them that room to be their own, to be the author of their own life, to be the leader, to be the, it's kind of like you're not really trusting of others to like do their job. Yeah. Projects energy onto others. Impotent. Hates weakness and vulnerability. Abusive. Low self-worth. Endures great self-torment. Okay. Yeah. You're projecting your fears. You may even be underestimating like your partners or your lovers here. Like you don't have like too much faith in them. Power. Okay. Uh but yeah, that is your reading. I do feel like if you're more of on a lower vibration, I do feel like before I close out your reading, pal one, I do feel like that you um You need to wait until you find an equally yoked partner. Someone who you feel like you can trust to make like sound decisions. If you feel like this person can't make sound decisions, or you feel like they're not really on your playing field, it's best for you to stay single. Pal one, okay, until you find an equally yoked, until you find someone that is in alignment with you. Um, if you are of a lower vibration, right, you may react by sabotaging your partners or not wanting your partners to actually elevate because you feel like they're going to leave you. So you may help them, but then you may sabotage the help that you've given them. Okay, because it's like as soon as this person makes it, they're gonna leave me in the dust. Um, and it's crazy because like I would leave your ass in the dust too if you kept sabotaging me. So if you're operating from this lower vibration, um, then you're gonna make that a self-fulfilling prophecy because no one's gonna stay with someone who is abusing their power, who is abusing their authority, who is they'll help you, but then as soon as they start getting somewhere, you pull the rug up under them. Okay, or you'll intentionally do things like chaotic to deter them off of their path or to deter them off of their progress. Hell yeah, they're gonna leave you. So you're manifesting your worst fears into a reality. Okay, if you're operating from this lower vibration. But if you're operating from a higher vibration and you're not letting this situation like get you down, or like question like your self-worth, then just stay single till you find your equally yoked. Just stay single till you find someone who you feel you can trust to lead. Like you're equally yoked, and stop dating down. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Um that's what I'm seeing there for you. Okay, but you could be considered overbearing, um, micromanaging, smothering, pile one. Now we're moving on to the next collective. Oh shit. Trying to find. Okay. Yeah, you could be a perfectionist or something like that, pile one. Calling on Archangel Michael for this next collective. What are they triggered by and why? What are they triggered by and why? What are they triggered by and why? The Devil. And this is releasing in the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Y'all could be triggered by a mother. Maybe it could be an air sign mother or a Capricorn mother with this Queen of Swords. Someone could have been very cold, rude, mean, hypercritical, just a bitch, like cruel, insensitive, like Queen of Swords in the reverse, like miserable, participating in a lot of malicious gossip here. It's just like someone definitely tried to bring you down. Yeah, King of Cups. Someone was an emotional vampire, a mental and emotional vampire. like they try to get emotional reactions out of you. For a lot of you guys, this is a mother, or these could be like an estranged parents. Okay, this person could trigger um like you're gonna be dealing with parents, or for some of y'all it even feels like foster parents that could have made you feel like you were like scum, like you were nothing. um Pow too. Some of y'all could have been battling with alcohol or substance abuse here. Um, just like they just didn't think too highly of you. You could have been dealing with parents, karmic parents, that like always tried to tear you down. With the Five of Wands energy coming through, like they were very jealous, really. The Five of Wands energy very much in competition with you. They just, it seemed like instead of them being a parent, instead of them being your guidance, it's kind of like they act like they were your competitors. Like they would be competing with you with this Five of Wands energy. Like everything was always a one-up. Like, Pow too. This is I would say this is angel number 7. So these energies are supposed to be like, it just seems like they were more so against you than with you here. Like, but there's definitely secret competition. Like your happiness like triggered them. Oh, I wish I had my haters deck. Your happiness triggered them. Like if they seen you happy, they want to ruin your mood, fuck up your day. Yeah, 9 of Wands energy. Okay. Like these energies were just like really cruel and unhappy. They could have had like really abusive, come from like a really abusive household, or an abusive like yeah. It's something about you having like more potential than them, pal two. Yeah, I'm gonna give like for pal two angel number 7. Okay, it's something about you having more potential than them. Yeah, these parents were very jealous of you. Like they were crabbing a buckets. So you're very triggered by like your mother and father here. It's like they kind of got you in your head. Like they got you in your head. Um there's a message in here where like you don't have to like when somebody makes a judgment call about you, how to like you don't have to internalize that. You don't have to accept that message. You don't have to allow that message, how to. But yeah, if you chose 7, this is your message. Give me more. So, some of y'all could have been like in and out of jail or in trouble a lot, or delinquent a lot, or you were considered like a trouble child. Um, it says solitaire, competing with oneself, ignoring competition and focusing on one's goals, learning from one's mistakes. So yeah, like you don't have to take the message. You don't have to accept the message that your parents or your karmic parents or foster parents, like you don't have to accept the message where basically trying to tear you down, trying to make you feel like you'll never amount to anything. Um, it's kind of like you are your own worst enemy. Okay, it's kind of like you. They put you on this path of negativity or negative thinking. Um, House, okay, so you could be very triggered. um I don't know, they kind of make you feel like that you just wouldn't amount to anything or that you wouldn't have much. So you could be very triggered by others who are more uplifted or others who have like belief in themselves, like, or they have like a supportive mother and father, or you may be triggered by those who like partition for themselves, by those who are very confident. You get what I'm saying? Um, Cocky even. Uh, and they don't have much self doubt here. So somebody just has you like really, really, really extremely pessimistic. Like really extremely pessimistic. And like you can kind of put a lot of your energy towards negative thinking, towards lack, towards you like not feeling good enough, because essentially that is what these energies trying. They're trying to like trigger some type of soullessness in you, pal one. Okay. Um, we have learning to live together or deal with each other civilly for the sake of yourself and or others. Finding middle ground, give and take, compromise, discussion aimed at reaching an agreement. I do too feel like if some of y'all like you still live with your parents, we have flex. Showing off or displaying something you're proud of, being too boastful in an annoying way. For some of y'all, if y'all are like even getting money in some type of way, like your parents will try to take it or take all of it. Um, so you'll leave you with nothing or little to nothing, pal. To like it's crazy because like the reason why these energies are doing this is it's not because you're not good enough. It's not because like you're some type of failed experiment or some type of mistake or you're insignificant. It's because these energies are very, very much triggered. Some of y'all could be different. Like some of y'all, pal, too, you could be the black sheep here. We've got colorists. So these energies are very much triggered at the fact that you are so much more than they were at your age. That you are like, they're triggered by your potential. Like, you know how when you go into a job and um the boss just randomly snubs you or tries to, I feel like if anything, pal too, you need to like use these energies. Like this is so off feeling. Like you need to use this negative energy or these negative opinions about you where people don't expect you to amount anything. You need to use that as fuel, as ammo, or transmute that energy to prove these motherfuckers wrong. Okay. But a lot of these energies are just like really jealous of your potential. It's like when when you go into a job and a boss just randomly starts targeting you and undermining you and snubbing you because they're doing that, right? If y'all ain't never had no squabble, you ain't never done, like they don't want you, it doesn't seem like they want you to come up in any type of capacity. They're doing that how to because they see your greatness. They see your greatness. Okay. So or you're much smarter, much prettier, much handsome, much more work ethic, much more more expansive than they are. They see that. And so they feel threatened by that. They don't want you surpassing them. So that's why they're doing everything in their powers to undercut you, okay? Sabotage you, undermine you. We have colorist here. So discriminates based on skin tone, often favoring lighter skin over darker skin within the same racial and ethnic group. So you got to be careful, pal, to because it's like this is pal 2 is definitely the hater deck. Pal 2 is definitely a hater deck. Now a lot of people don't like to admit when they're a hater. Pal 2 is definitely the hater deck. Like so here we have it doesn't matter. It's out of your hands. The art of allowing. Let it be. Letting go of things you can't control. Yeah. So you need to like let go of like never having like or never gaining some type of approval from these energies. Okay. These energies like it could be a black sheep. You could be outsider or treated as an outsider, but it's because like baby. You could be isolated a lot or you could feel alone a lot, but like it's because you are greatness. It's not because you're not greatness. It's because you are greatness. And most people, if you were average, they ain't gonna go out of their way to make you feel isolated, make you feel a certain way. But it's definitely giving this energy where they're trying to break your spirits. But so you could be triggered by people who don't care to fit in, don't care about other people's approval. You could be triggered by people who are very confident in themselves, have a lot of self-belief. They don't lead with their insecurities. You know, you could be very triggered by that. Like people being comfortable in their own skin. Give me more for Pal 2. So, let's see. We've got codependent. Do you find yourself in these relationships because you cannot recognize your own worth without feeling cared for or needed by others? So you could be hanging around with snakes, eating steaks with snakes, and you know that they're snakes, Pal 1. Okay? You have an unhealthy way of obtaining self-esteem, and your feelings of safety is dependent on another. Okay? This is definitely my toxic pal. This is definitely my fuck boy, fuck girl pal. Okay? Like somebody like hurt people. Most definitely my fuck boy, fuck girl pal. Most definitely. And then we have cautious. Are you overly cautious because you are suspicious of other people and are afraid of making the wrong move? You act very careful in order to avoid possible danger that may not even exist. So we have codependent and we have cautious. Some of you guys are very leery of outsiders, or very leery of new people. So you may feel like it's better to be around the devil that you do know than the devil that you don't. Okay, so y'all stay eating steak with snakes. Eating steak with snakes that you know are snakes, that you know are Judas, that you know are toxic, that you know are no good. You may even be putting up with shit that you would never put up with from a stranger. And I say it like this: if you wouldn't put up with it from a stranger, you know, these people are these toxic energies, toxic friends, toxic family members that you are that talk hella cash shit about you, or talk or bring you down, or always trying to bring you down. Pal 2, you need to move away from them. Okay, you need to let them go. Okay, and be around more uplifting energies. Because these motherfuckers, they're not your friends. They're jealous. They're jealous of you, okay? These companies, they're not your friend. These people that is trying to stop you from moving up the career ladder as well, they're not your friend. They're jealous of you, okay? Pal 2. You need to, you could do better by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself, Pal 2. It's okay. All right. Let's get one more card, and then I'm gonna close out how to's reading. Yeah, because you're living your fear already. So you as well, you could be targeting people who you feel like have like shit going good for them in order to undermine or sabotage them, because it's just kind of like, if I can never have something, you can't have it either. Okay? So you could intentionally target, like you're picking up the habits of your parents. You can intentionally target people that are, um, yeah, you're becoming your parents. Flirt, innocent, overly friendly, flattery, easy breezy conversations, quick-witted, nonverbal communication, charming, and playful. So you could definitely, with this flirt card, you could definitely, this is like a person that wants somebody faithful, but they're never faithful. Like this is somebody that wants like um a loyal friend, but they're not a loyal friend. Like this is someone that wants somebody, if I let you borrow money, you got to pay me back. But if they borrow money from somebody, they ain't never paying them back. Like that's your energy. And in this instance, you got to be what you expect others to be. Um, how to. You can't say people ain't shit, but then you ain't shit either. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Um, you try to undermine others, and others try to undermine you. Okay, pal too. Um, but closing out this message. All right, if you are if you are on the lower vibration of this, where it's eat or be eaten, okay, this crab in a bucket energy, this scarcity energy, this snake sleaze ball energy, pow to, like you're gonna end up with the same karmic consequences as these people that you're copying. Okay, um you're gonna sabotage anything good that can come your way, making it a self-fulfilling prophecy that you will be a piece of shit and you ain't never gonna amount to anything. You are making that a self-fulfilling prophecy by the energy that you're putting out into the universe. Okay, and it's crazy because like even if you are um like a victim yourself, right, of this, and you should never let these energies change you. Okay, you should be better than these energies, because essentially you're going to end up with the same karmic consequences, bad karmic consequences as them. You're going to be sabotaging abundance. You're going to be sabotaging your abundance. You're going to be sabotaging, you're going to burn bridges. You get what I'm saying? Like you're gonna leave a nasty taste in people's mouth. And what does it serve you to do this to people who've never done anything to you? What does it serve you to do this to even your own children? They like, what does it serve you? Like how you are operating in your life, right? Your everyday habits. How is that serving you? How is that moving you forward and pushing you to a higher level in life? Like, how is it serving you? Okay. And then put the energy where it belongs. So you're hurting other people because what your mother and father or your family or your lover did to you. Take it back to source. Like there's a lot of people that when they decide that they want to be toxic, right, they're going to do it on innocent people that never done anything to them. But they'll never do it towards the person that's the cause of them being ain't shit. Like, take that shit to the motherfucker that burned you. Like, I don't understand how you think you're sticking it to the man, or how you think you're getting your revenge on the people who hurt you by hurting other people. Like, take that shit back to the source. Like, because you're burning bridges, living a nasty taste in other people's mouths, right? You're blocking a lot of your blessings that way. You're not hurting the people who hurt you. You're just hurting yourself. And you're keeping this energy alive by harping on it, by being stuck on it. We all get played. Charge it to the game and move on. When you know better, you do better. If you're on the higher vibration, right, you're going to take these traumatizing experience as, this is not what I'm going to, your standards are going to go up. Your standards are going to be higher, okay? This is not what I'm going to allow. Okay, you're going to have boundaries. You're going to take this negative energy that motherfuckers are throwing your way, or these negative labels that people are throwing your way, and you're going to transmute that energy into proving the motherfucker wrong, pal. Too. You're gonna be like, you're wrong. I'm more. I'm not nothingness. I am it. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna transmute this energy and prove motherfuckers wrong. Okay, it's just like when a motherfucker say dark skinned girls can't wear color. Well, shit, I'm about to wear color all day. Just like they be, when people be like, oh, I hate when black girls wear blonde hair. Blonde hair is my favorite color. What? Because you don't own me. You're not the author of my life. I am. Like, that's the message. When I put on blonde hair, that's the message. Because the motherfuckers will be like, oh, black girls can't wear blonde hair. Oh, that's ghetto. Oh, that's this and that. And guess what? I wear blonde hair. That's my favorite color. What? Because people want to make themselves more important, more relevant in your life than what they actually are. Okay, when people be having those unsolicited opinions about what you do, how you do it, they want relevant. Bitch, you not relevant over here. You need power too. Okay, if you are the higher self, you need, they're relevant. Only you give their words power. Only you give them power. Like, it don't matter. They don't matter at the end of the day. Okay? You are the author of your own life. So you would transmute all this negative gossip, negative talk, put me downs, power 3, and to prove a motherfucker wrong. Okay? But these energies are putting you down because they see your potential. They see that you are brighter, smarter, better than them. They see it. And that's why, and they're in competition with you. And that's why they're spending so much time, pal, to tarnish you. Okay? So some of y'all could have developed unhealthy habits here. Some of y'all, it could be binge eating, it could be substance abuse, it could be sex abuse, sexual addictions, it could be alcohol abuse, like yeah. So that's my message for Pal 2. Just realize, if you was basic, a motherfucker would not go out of their way. You need to realize that you're not actually a piece of shit. You're greatness. And that's why motherfuckers going out of their way to constantly try to undermine you. That's why people go out of their way to constantly try to make you feel bad for yourself. Because just think about it. If you was average, if you was basic, ain't nobody threatened by you. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, well, if Pal 2 get, there might be some messages in there for y'all from Pal 1. If Pal 2, gets successful, like, I don't care. I'm not threatened by Pal 2. So Pal 2 can get all the success they want to. If you was a basic motherfucker, nothing you do will be relevant. Keep that in mind. Clearly, motherfuckers is going out of their way to tarnish you, Pal 2, because you're something big. Okay? So, moving on. I'm trying to conserve my energy the best that I can. Moving on. Okay. We're moving on to the next collective. Okay. Okay, so we did angel number 8 and 7. So we're moving on to the next collective. Let's see. Calling on Archangel Michael for the next collective. Who is triggering them and why? Who is triggering them and why? We got the Knight of Wands. Okay. Sexual trigger like a motherfucker. Knight of Wands. Sexual trigger. Wow. So, people who can have an overactive sacral chakra, or people who could be like comfortable in their sexuality, is a trigger for you. This is the one that where it was like the collective energy. The Eight of Pentacles. People who just are overtly sexual. The Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one number 3. 2. Angel number 2, pile 3. Okay, so pile 3. Trying to conserve my energy the best I can. Okay, so we have like sexual energy, 4 of Wands coming through. Like this is triggering. I don't know if like you have been like have sexually traumatized in some way, or you could be blaming sex acts like for the reason for the division of a home, the loss of a home. Like you could be blaming like sexual energy as the reason why um you know, like some of y'all could believe that uh sex, how can I put it? I don't know if some of y'all are going celibate or what, but it's definitely giving like there's this negative attachment to sexual energy, sexual aura, or the act of sex. With the Temperance, you could be negatively judging. Like I don't know what you've seen, but it's like some messages coming through like sex orgies, swingers, or you could attract a lot of these energies that like is they dress revealing, they it's so weird too, and there's like this weird energy coming through where or you could attract like a lot of threesomes where people want you to like be a throuple. Um, you could have been, you could have dealt with energies that are. It's like this energy, like when people be having like sex talks, but like, um, it's like, and you're like, ill, like, but you got 3 kids. So what do you mean ill? Like, how are you saying ill about sex, but you got 3 kids? Like, don't act like you don't do it. Like, what? It's just this hypocritical energy. It's just like, and I've seen this, like, especially with guys. Like, I've seen this where a guy will be a whole slut. Like, a guy will be like doing swingers, will be doing hoe shit, doing freak shit, but will judge the woman, like, or will say that the woman is less than because, like, she's freaky. Like, she pleasured you. Like, you enjoyed it, but ew, you're gross. Like, it's that type of energy. Like, huh? But you're the same. So how are you grossed out by yourself? Like, it's that type of energy. What's this one more? It's that type of energy. Like, somebody is like very much a hypocrite, um or I've been seeing this plenty of times too, or like with women where they'll be judging another woman twerking and be judging or slut shaming another woman, but then um, when you look on her, like the videos that she posts or the pictures that she posts, they're sexy. They're sexy, but she thinks she's better than the person that she's slut shaming, but she does the same shit. They're sexy. She's talking about her look. She's showing her legs. She's showing her boobs. She's showing her ass. Like, there is like, is for pal 3 is giving hater alert. Is giving hater alert. It's giving hater. It's giving hater. It's giving jealousy. It's giving so energies could try to slut shame you, or partners could try to slut shame you, even though they like enjoy your sexual nature or enjoy your freakiness. Some of y'all are trying to hide your like, you have high sex energy, or you just have a sex appeal, or like a sex, like a powerful, you get what I'm saying? Power 3, where it's just like these energies envy that. These energies are very jealous of that. These energies, like, you put that motherfucker on them, Power 3. You put it on them, okay? And they don't really know how to take that. It's like they're trying to um people are triggered by your sex, like it's a lot of sexual frustration from both the men and the women, okay? You have a very strong sexual aura, a very strong red siren energy, Pal 3. I don't know if some of y'all have developed early, or you have some type of sexual trauma, or you developed early and you were slut shamed because you had a body. But it's something into people trying to tie your sexual essence, or your sexual being, or your sex appeal, like, they're weaponizing that, or trying to weaponize that to make you feel less than. Some of these energies may even like y'all could be very, very attractive. This is the power. You're very attractive, okay? And parties could feel threatened. This is weird. So parties could feel threatened by you, like they feel like that their partner or their spouse is going to be like interested in you, or want you, or desire you, or they see or they feel the energy of that. Like, even if you're not being sexual, even if you're not dressing in a sexual manner, Pal 3, like, people could feel this way. So I feel like you were made to feel like ashamed of this. Like, and these energies that try to make you feel ashamed of your sexual energy or of your sex appeal, uh, Pal 3, some of y'all will make bank going into like the sex industry, or you will make bank uh, doing like modeling or vixen stuff, or you will make bank doing OnlyFans. Okay, like it's like energies are just like you. They can look at you all day. Power 3. Okay. Um. So you could be triggered by women or men who optimize their looks or their sex appeal as for like money or fame, or like you could be like very judgmental by that. Um are very judgmental by those that, you know, use sex for likes, like use their looks, use their body parts, use twerking, whatever, like for likes here. And that's stemming from some type of like jealousy. Yeah, look at the siren. That's stemming from some type of jealousy here, like because you were made to feel that you need to cover up, or that your body was something to be ashamed of, or that your sexuality was something to be ashamed of. People really made you feel that way. And it's just kind of like you're doing the same. But when you start, so we have building happiness and chosen. You only get one body. You only get one nice body. You made it. If you got it, flaunt it, baby. If you got it, flaunt it. Okay. So someone who is loved or admired, which causes resentment in those who feel overlooked by comparison. So yeah, it's definitely giving. I don't have too many female friends. It's definitely giving women don't want to be my friends. It's definitely giving that. Okay. Um. Saying less is saying more. Okay, you don't need to say anything at all. Your action speaks loud and clear. Move in silence and quiet power. This is what's coming through. Yeah, you have a very. I'm saying it doesn't matter like what you have on Power 3. Like you have very strong sex appeal, sexual energy. Like whether you're fully clothed or not. You have really good skin, or really glowing skin. Um yeah. I do feel like energies try to Black China you or slut shame you, but it's out of jealousy. It's like, if this is your higher self, like if you got it, flaunt it. If you got like revealing your sexual energy, y'all got that bomb. Y'all got that bomb. People be hooked. And people be trying to like control like your sexuality. Because it's kind of like they only want you to themselves. This is gonna be like really weird. Okay, this is gonna be really weird. But like people definitely become addicted to you. Like people will lie, will give money, will go berserk like crazy just to keep getting sex from you, because your sex is healing. Like you have this sexual healing energy that you've been made to feel ashamed of. Power 3. Okay. So we have slow moving and scarcity mindset. So you've been made to believe that like your sexual energy or your sexual aura is like bad. Power 3, when it's actually your powerhouse. Slow moving. Are your fears of making mistakes due to wanting to appear to be perfect to others slowing you down? You fear making decisions that could impact your life in a negative way, but you end up staying stuck. So it's kind of like you're denying yourself. I don't know if you're going on a celibacy journey or what, but it's kind of like you're denying yourself sexual pleasure, or you're denying like yourself your sexual experience, because people have made you, or want to make you feel ashamed of that. We have scarcity mindset. Do you believe resources, opportunities, or positive outcomes are limited and that there isn't enough to go around? You become extremely possessive of your belongings and experience signs of money anxiety. But scarcity mindset and slow moving. Okay. There is something for how like three like baby. You could get into the vixen industry. You got it, flown it. Use what you got to get what you want. Now I'm not saying you got to make it into a career, but I'm just saying like side hustle, like use it. Um, Instead of hiding it, like that's what you're doing. Like you're kind of hiding it. Um, but it's definitely giving the energy where these people have made you feel um the people that is like kind of trying to slut shame you, talk down on you, or like you're amazing in bed, right? So you have very strong, powerful sex magic, like almost like a succubus, okay? Almost like a seductress. You have very natural seductive skills, power three. But these energies that know that you're just like, she got that bomb. You know she got that bomb. So it's like if they can't control other people from like, um, if they can't control other people, power three, from if they can't control other people from being attracted to you, they can control you. So they'll shame you. They'll make you feel like you're nasty or it's nasty or it's disgusting what you do while enjoying in it at the same time. This is a control mechanism to not only ward off other suitors from being interested in you, but this is a manipulative mechanism as well so that you will only be that personal prize, possession, freak, sexual energy. Like they want to be the only ones to enjoy your sexual energy. So you could deal with like really controlling, belligerent like people. Like these people don't even want to like add to your attractiveness. Like because it's like if I add to your attractiveness, you're gonna go off. Like more men are gonna be attracted to you. I'm gonna have to fight them off. Like they don't even want to add, baby. Like magical child coming through. Um, Unbalanced, angry, disillusioned, cynical, no longer believes in the beauty of the world. Pessimist, beliefs crushed by realities of life. Magical child. So yeah, you can be very triggered by people who are very comfortable in their sexuality, very comfortable in their sexual urges, very comfortable. Um, in their bodies, very proud of their bodies, very proud of their looks. Like you could have been made to feel like beauty was a bad thing or your beauty was like a curse or you get what I'm saying? So you may like spend more energy on your personality, your spirituality, your smarts and downplay your looks. Like it's something about that. It's something about that. Um yeah, but baby, people can it's not gonna stop a thing. It's not gonna stop a thing because the aura speaks for itself. The energy speaks for itself. You have a very powerful sexual aura, sexual energy. I don't want to go too deep into that, but just know that. To close out this message, if you are, yeah, energies, some of these energies, you could have been bullied, just or your looks picked apart in some type of way. Some of y'all could have developed this idea that you had to look perfect, or you either developed the idea that you had to look perfect, or so you have like levels of body dysmorphia or levels of dysmorphia as it pertains to your looks. Like you look like you underbid your looks heavy. Um, and if it's not that, then you guys cover up a lot, you know, don't want to be seen. Um, but yeah, there's a definitely what isn't like, yeah. So there's very split messages here. So you can be triggered by women who, yeah, are comfortable in their sexuality, comfortable in their looks, proud of their looks. Um, you could either feel like that's wrong because you were made to feel like that was wrong at an early age, or there's some jealousy there. Okay. Um, because you want to do it, but you feel like that you can't. Or you care too much. Okay, so you feel like that you can't. So it's just kind of like, if I can't do it, like, I'm gonna shame motherfuckers who do it. Because if I can't do it, you can't do it. The fuck, like, that's your energy. Um, but yeah, you kind of respond to this trauma too by being overly conservative, overly religious, overly power three. Like, you try to make yourself seem too goody two shoes, like, so that like people will be your friend, so that people will um like you more, invite you out more. But baby, like, energy, you can't hide energy for real. Sometimes you can, but most of the time you can't. These people, even with all that, they still feel threatened. Okay, these energies, they don't want you to, yeah. But if this is a higher self, I wouldn't dim my light for nobody. If you got it, flown it. But leave something to the imagination now. But if you got it, flown it. Bring that sexy out. Bring that sexy back. For the higher level message. Do not dim your light for others. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that you a hottie. You can't help that you that bitch. You can't help that you a red siren. You can't help that you are a feminine fatale. Um, Pal 2 and I'm Pal 3. Embrace it. Embrace it. Okay. Um, at a lower self, you'll be hiding. You'll be trying to cover up. You'll be trying to not wear makeup, not wear hair, not creatively express yourself. You'll be trying to tone yourself down a lot. At a lower vibration, you will be overly conservative, overly use respectability politics. At a lower vibration, you will dim your light so that you can be accepted by the pack. Yeah, you will make yourself as plain, as dry as possible, as holy art thou type shit. Um, at a lower vibration. Um, but some of y'all could have attracted a lot of sexual sadistic people, a lot of people with sex addictions, and does swingers, and does, like, you could attract a lot of these energies. You could attract, like, a lot of energies with strong infatuation for you. Like, Power 3 is a little dangerous because sometimes some energies could be upset that they are, like, highly sexually attracted to you, to the point to where they can demonize you because of their sexual urges. They're upset about having strong sexual attraction to you. Like, this could be dangerous as well because, like, this could make you a target sometimes. This could make you a target to unsolicited hate, unsolicited. Yeah, I know dudes be, offing girls that they have high sexual attraction to. It's kind of like they're mad that they have these strong sexual urges towards you that they can't control. So it turns into hate. So yeah, you kind of have to be careful with that energy at times. Last but not least is Power 4. Power 4. It's angel number 5 because that's the only number left. So Calling on Archangel Michael. What is PAL 4 triggered by? What is PAL 4 triggered by? And what is PAL 4 triggered by? Calling on Archangel Michael. Money. 5 of Pentacles energy. Like 5 of Pentacles. That's homelessness, money problems. Hierophant coming in at the reverse. Something about the root chakra or stability here. Like not feeling like you have enough, or you're never gonna get stable, not feeling like you're ever gonna get a break. Yeah, the devil card here. Like your root chakra, your foundation, like yeah, 10 of Wands. It's like there's money, there's a wound here with money, or just never feeling like you're barely scraping by, if that, like debt here. There's a wound here for PAL 4. You could deal with like energies constantly trying to lowball you or shortchange you, or like very like corrupted energy here. Like somebody that, like energies that don't really want you to be stable, or don't really want you, yeah, look at the Page of Cups. Like they don't really want you to establish a foundation. PAL 4. Like they're corrupted, like they're abused their authority with this. So we have the Page of Cups coming through. Yeah, and the Hierophant, okay, needing to stick to your value system. Like you may feel like that you need to lower the bar, or you may feel like that you need to like sell your soul or sell your values. Like not like you need to, that you don't have to stick to your values, or you must like forget about your values, or forget about like your integrity in order to make ends meet. Like you have to put, it's like a woman feeling like that, you know, she don't have no other options, like she's kind of trapped in a situation, or in a marriage, or in a, you know, there's no way out. Yeah. And so there's something about your independence being stifled. So you could be triggered by others, like independence, or you could be triggered by authority figures, PAL 4. Like authority figures, because like I'm seeing like a lot of these authority figures, like they're very abusive, very oppressive. Knight of Swords, the Emperor energy is here. It's just like energies try to keep you codependent, or energies try to keep you stuck at a certain level. So you may have issues with authority, or you may be triggered by authority because or people kind of telling you what to do. You may see it like as a threat on your independence. PAL 4. Okay, if you chose angel number 5. Like you may have dealt with energies constantly trying to dictate you, but are constantly trying to keep you under their thumb or under their control, PAL 4. So like, yeah, you're very triggered by authority. You're very triggered by depending on folks or asking for help. Because you may have felt like in the past that energies tried to make you feel less than because you needed help. So yeah, you are triggered by authority figures. You're triggered by energies like trying to tell you what to do, PAL 4. Yeah, somebody just kind of made you feel bad for needing help, or this could just be you. Made you feel bad. So we have Mr. 3000 Hall of Fame. So somebody could also like have this savior complex. Like they're saving you, but like they make you feel like a beggar, or they make you feel less than because like of it. So but they're trying to keep you down. So this is someone that will like talk down on you, power forward. But then they'll do everything in their power like to keep you stuck, right? When you're trying to get unstuck. For some of you, it could be trapped in a really toxic marriage. Like maybe you're dependent on them. And they can make you feel like you're not important, or like you're on their time because they pay for everything or they do everything. Like you have like a really toxic, malicious provider. Somebody that kind of abuses their authority. We have the white van royalties. Yeah, uneasy feelings. Somebody could be trying to control you with inheritance or life insurance policies. Like maybe you're the beneficiary of those things, or they're uneasy feelings, suspicious or illegal activity, abductor, inconspicuous but have evil intent. Yeah, somebody really wants you trapped or cornered or stuck, like the Sister Act card. Okay. Pretending to be someone they are not, acting spiritual but on the naughty list, and hiding secrets. Sister Act. There might be a trigger against religion as well, or religious people, or like a certain religious group, okay, because of your own personal experience or your own trauma. Like religious people or spiritual people may trigger you. Some of y'all may claim atheists. Take what resonates with, don't, or you may not be atheist, but you may have something against a certain religious sect because of like what you grew up in or what you were married to. Okay, like someone was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, somebody was duplicitous. Somebody was really abusive. Somebody could have been like a pastor or just really claiming like really religious, but then like they were the darkest devil you've ever known. So we have duplicitous, deceitful, two-faced, someone who presents one version of themselves while hiding their true intentions, double dealing to serve their own interests. Like, yeah, this is someone that serves two masters. This is someone that were, wow, powerful. This is someone that was in pennies from heaven, divine intervention, small blessings, like a pulpit pimp, synchronicity, support from ancestors, hope, and abundance. Like a pulpit pimp, like this is someone that did not practice what they preach. Like just like really hypocritical. So you could be very like, you could have like something against spiritualism or religious or authority figures, from what I'm saying for Power 4. Any other messages coming through? So yeah, it's just kind of like you may feel like there's good and bad in everything though. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like you may feel like you may stereotype. Yeah, we have mothering. So something could have been a mother. A mother could have been like a hypocrite or fake or double dealing or trickster energy. Do you feel the need to prove your worth through constant caregiving and support? You fear you won't be liked or appreciated if you do not nurture the needs of others above your own. You could have a mother who she could have been more like much of a like a doormat. Um, you could have kind of blamed like the religion, or you could have blamed like marriage, or you could have blamed like her being with a man, like as instead of like it just being her own personal gripes. Yeah, unforgiving. For some of y'all, mother could have failed to protect you. Like you could have been um, sexually traumatized in some way, if not sexually traumatized, abused by her partner, and she failed to protect you. Okay, are you unforgiving because you yourself is a perpetrator of deception and spite? You hold on to anger and refuse to forgive people who have wronged you in the past. Um, wow. Yeah, you could have had a mother that tried to play God in your life, or you could have had a mother who was just like really up the ass of a toxic, abusive male figure. Like, you definitely have issues with authority. You definitely have. Stop for her. Addicted lover, new beginnings, intensity of emotions, passionate, individualistic, charismatic, creative ideas, endless possibilities, alive. Addicted lover. That's the higher level message. So it just seems like that the higher level message here is like marriage is not the reason why. Like whatever happened between your parents or whatever happened like in your past, the religion was not the reason why, you know, it failed or it was bad, or that person was just a bad person. Okay, people are not their labels. Like people are not, their identities are not really their labels. Like a bad person is a bad person. They're not a bad person because they was a Christian. They're a bad person because they was just a piece of shit. It don't matter if they were atheists, if they were single, if they were like they were just a piece of shit. Like learn to separate the craft and the different institutions from the person. Okay, because pieces of shit exist. Like for example, police the whole justice system is not bad. Now, are there people of shit in the justice system? Yes, but that they're not pieces of shit because they're in the justice system. They're pieces of shit because that's just who they are. So the higher level message is that you need to um, understand that just because a person is in an authority position, it doesn't mean all people powerful are that's an authority position are bad. Like it's not their role that makes them bad. It's not. It's like you're shifting blame. Instead of blaming the person, you're blaming whatever they were. You get what I'm saying? Like instead of saying, "Well, my dad was a horrible person," you're saying, um, people that desire to uphold power or supervisors are terrible people. When no, just your dad was a terrible person. His leadership role is the leadership role itself is not terrible. Your dad is terrible. Like Christianity itself is not terrible. Your dad was terrible. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, um, so separate the two, right? Terrible people exist in every facet of life. Like every facet of life, every job, every system, every facet. Unfortunately. So like put the blame where it goes. Okay? It has nothing to do with God or their faith or anything like that. It has nothing to do with, that could have been what they cloaked themselves as. But their cloak, whatever they cloaked themselves as, is not the problem. It's them, the person itself. Okay. That's the message for you guys. That's the message. Yeah, Power 4 kind of seems like they can kind of be maybe dogmatic or highly intolerant, a bit bigoted. So you kind of becoming the very thing that you're talking bad about, if that makes sense. That's all I have for Power 4. Deuces. Oh wait.